Champions again, Liverpool.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day wherever you are around the world. And welcome to our match reaction to, sadly, Liverpool getting knocked out of the FA Cup by Manchester United by 3-2, of course. Very positive performance tonight, I did feel, but sadly, we are knocked out of the FA Cup for yet again another year, which is a very sad note because I know a lot of us wanted a cup run, maybe because of what's happening in the league right now. But we do have to take some positives out of this game. It isn't all negative anyway, and we will be talking a little bit in that tonight anyway. But let me know, guys, your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think were the standout performers for Liverpool tonight, and we'll dive through into everyone's comments as always. Anyway, but Jack's in saying, all right, the Reds. Hello, Jack. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, mate. Also says very positive display tonight. Yeah, it was a very positive display, to be fair. Seamus in saying good evening, everyone. Hello, Seamus. Seamus, sorry. Hopefully having a fantastic day, mate. Sorry, I'm in a bamboozle at the minute. Also says back scoring goals. That's a big plus. Yeah, that's a huge plus. Of course, 4 games without scoring a goal. I think that's the first time Liverpool have done it since 2000. I think in the league. Of course, in the FA Cup we did score 4 goals against Villa, but sadly tonight we could only manage 2 against United. Anyway, Chris is in saying only positive. We finally seen what goals look like. 2 from Salah, 2 assists from Firmino. Good to see them back on form going into Tottenham. Also getting knocked out could be good for us in the title race. Yeah, it could be. There's many layers towards the positive and the bads tonight. It is a certain a pros and cons for this victory or defeat tonight anyway. But yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts anyway in the comment section down below. Of course, I'll let you know my reaction anyway in a little bit anyway. But it was tonight. It was more important tonight about performance, and I think that was the crucial element tonight, was just performance wise, because of what happened in the Burnley game. It was a pretty bad performance. Let's not take that away. It was a very bad performance against Burnley, and today was a lot better, of course. Like a couple, like Chris said, good to see Mo grabbing 2 goals, which was nice to see, and actually celebrate a goal as well. That was actually quite nice. Firmino looking like back to his old self, creating chances, winning balls back, deep, and just looking to set Mo off at times as well, which was very nice to see. Thiago, for me, ran the midfield again. Thought he was absolutely fantastic, winning headers for days. I think BBC give their man of the match to Paul Pogba, and I was like, I get the United have won the game, but I'm like, yeah, like Thiago ran the show in midfield. Paul Pogba didn't. In my personal opinion, anyway, I thought Pogba was like, he was good for United, but he wasn't as good as Thiago, in my opinion, anyway. But I know that people have already had it, tried to scapegoat this defeat really, and putting the blame on Reece Williams. I think that's a little bit harsh. I know that he's at the mistake for one of the goals anyway, in particular, but in the sense of it, realistically, should he be in this position? No, he shouldn't be. We should have, centre backs there. But sadly, he's had to be put in that position anyway. But he'll learn from this. This is a great learning curve towards this young Liverpool side and the young players anyway that did play tonight. I say that only Reece Williams was the young tonight. I think we were all expecting a very weakened side, I would say. I think we were all a bit shocked that the likes of Alisson was playing his first domestic cup game, I believe, since he signed for Liverpool. Trent, Robbo, Fabinho as well playing at centre back, and there was a few that I think we were pretty shocked. I think we all expected Mo and Bobby to be there, if I'm not going to lie to you guys. And I think, if we're being honest as well, I think we knew that Thiago was going to play as well, but didn't expect such a strong team anyway, in my opinion, of course. But guys, let me know your thoughts anyway in the comment section down below. Of course, Seema says we got caught out on the high line a bit too much again. Yeah, that I would agree with. We're playing with lines that we'd normally play with the likes of Van Dijk and Joe Gomez, let alone Reece Williams and Fabinho. So maybe Klopp does have to change that a little bit. Anyway, Jack says the momentum tonight will carry on to the Spurs game, wanting us to play a lot more better with our wing backs. They played so much better tonight. Yeah, I would agree. I think Trent had especially the second half, I thought he had a much better game compared to that Burnley game, and even the first half as well. I thought Trent had a better second half. Robbo, I know Robbo's been put up for player of the season so far for Liverpool. Thought the last game especially he was dreadful. To be fair, and I think this game he did pretty well. I thought Trent was better than Robbo in this game, in my opinion. But again, Robbo's standard is very high at the moment as well, especially playing against Man United's left back in Luke Shaw, which probably has been their best player so far this season, to be fair to them. What do we have? Abatesh says shit or shite. Steve says Robbo screaming at Greenwood before he scored was good. Yeah, I seen that. It was all like Sunday League football. I actually did really like that, to be fair. But one thing, and I don't really want to try and scapegoat this realistically. But I didn't notice this to begin with, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I did notice it when I was watching the highlights back, a couple of minutes, about, what was it, 10, 15 minutes ago. And that was this. I believe this was for United's second goal, which, of course, Greenwood puts the ball through to Rashford. Isn't that offside? Are my eyes deceiving me, or am I just looking for that? Is Rashford offside with it or not? Because for me, that looks offside, which I know now doesn't really mean anything for Liverpool, in the sense of, we're out of the FA Cup, but that, of course, VAR was in use tonight because, of course, we were at a Premier League ground. But is this not offside in anyone else's opinion? I know that it's probably hard. Well, I don't know whether or not if they use the lines like they do in the Premier League with this type of VAR, because I don't know. I think it's different in some aspects, but still, is it offside? Me personally, I think it is offside. I think many people on Twitter as well have said that it is offside. So, who knows? Like VAR makes up its own decisions, doesn't it? Especially when it comes to Manchester United and that. But to be fair, to not even have that put in the way, like I said, I think tonight's performance was a lot better. And like Jack has said, I think we can take that into Spurs on Thursday and actually move forward now, because it is one of these situations where I think Liverpool, it's good now that we can now take this form from now the cup into the league, because of course we all know what's happened in the league over the last month or so, and hopefully now Liverpool can actually take things into their own minds anyway. But yeah, I'm trying new things on this stream. If this works, then hopefully it works correctly. But let's hear a little bit then from Jurgen Klopp. Hopefully this will work.
You're going to get not quite the result you would have wanted, but what did you make of the performance overall this evening?
Yeah, goods and bads in the game. Obviously, the very good was the start. A lot of good football moments. But if you want to win at Old Trafford in the moment, you have to be on your top, and we were not. We had really good moments. The start was really good. Scored a goal, but conceded one in not the first counter-attack, but in a situation we could have learned of already in the game. Because in moments tonight we tried it too hard. So means we had too many potential receivers for the ball and no real protection. And especially in the goal, you could see that then we were really exposed, the right word, I don't know, but really wide. And so it was a little bit too easy with the skill of Rashford and then Greenwood finishing wise. It was clear it will be tricky. But 1-1 half time, okay, wanted to start like we started the game in the second half, and then we concede that goal. Obviously not perfect, but staying in the game, playing, scoring the goal, our equalizer, good, getting the game back really, were dominant. Yeah, and we concede that free kick. I didn't see it back, but now journalists tell me it might not have been a foul.
And you hear from Jurgen that it wasn't a foul. Like, I think a lot of us, as said, that I don't have the image of Cavani going down, but I think a lot of us was angry at the time that Cavani did go down the way he did. I think a lot of us was pretty fuming. I'm not going to lie. I think, of course, people will say that he manipulated the referee, and that's what, makes it good in that aspect of things, that, they can do that. But realistically, in my personal opinion, it wasn't a foul. I know many people will say, and especially Manchester United fans will say, that it was a foul. Me personally, I don't think it was a foul, and realistically, it should never have been given as a third goal. So there's two controversial, topics. Realistically, it won't get really talked about because, of the free kick. And to be fair, it was a good free kick. I've seen a lot of people, talk about Ali's positioning, and that's which we will talk a little bit about as well, because James Pierce had some words a little bit about it as well. But Jack says, what's your thoughts on the combination of the midfield trio? So what was it? Curtis Jones, Milner, not Curtis Jones, sorry, Thiago, Gini, and James Milner. Good, in my opinion. I think that if Jordan Henderson was there today, I think we could still be looking at a different situation. I think against Tottenham, that should be the midfield three, in Thiago, Gini, and Jordan Henderson. But time will tell, because Jurgen, I think, will. Jurgen, especially against Burnley, he said it. We were going to be playing, Hendo and Fabinho at centre back. He wasn't planning on playing Joel Matip, which is a bit frightening. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think Henderson now should be starting in midfield. Whether or not people, I've seen people on Twitter saying, maybe Reece Williams or Nat Phillips should play at centre back and we should play Fabinho in midfield. But then I think, we're missing out on probably our best player so far this season in Fabinho. At centre back, because of course we all know what he brings in midfield as well, but centre back as well, he's managed to live up to that expectation of not missing Gomez or Van Dijk as much as we've needed. Of course, we've missed both of them for other certain reasons, but in terms of defensive wise, we haven't missed Fabinho in that aspect of things, in my opinion, anyway. But Jack says James played well, loved the dummy for the second goal. Yeah, I to be fair, it's because at the end of the day, I think that the reason why I think that Reece Williams is getting attacked at the minute, and he is getting attacked, which is wrong, and it is very wrong, but it's the fact that I think Liverpool, we're looking to try and escape out of it, and we out of the problems. But I thought Reece Williams, apart from the one mistake, I think it was pretty obvious. I thought he had a very good game. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Rashford's a hard target. Look at Trent. Trent, has struggled with him over the last couple of seasons, and for Reece Williams to just come in and pretty much deal with him, apart from of course, 2 occasions, it is a bit unfortunate, but I think he had a good game. Anyway, Batesh says, "Are you allowed to show Klopp's interview because of all the copyright balls?" I don't know. I just thought, bugger it, if I get copyrighted, then I get copyrighted. I think I'll be okay. I could be wrong. Watch now, either the stream gets taken down or I just get notified of a copyright strike. But I just thought I'd try it on that, because I've looked at doing it for a while, so I thought because it's me tonight, normally I have a couple of people on, but for me personally, I thought I'd just come on and have my thoughts tonight. Anyway, Doug's in saying, "Oh well, knocked out the cup. At least we scored twice. Reece Williams will learn from this. We are definitely tired. Tired, not gonna lie. Tired, you're not gonna lie. Spurs on Thursday will not be easy. Thiago, boss midfield. Yeah, he did. Like when they were Jermaine Genius was talking about Paul Pogba running the show. I was like, no, Thiago's run the show today, especially midfield. I thought he was fantastic. Again, playing in that 6th role. People like in the sports media have criticized Thiago over the last couple of weeks because they felt like he's slowing Liverpool down and slowing the tempo down. I'm like, no, like apart from probably the Burnley game, every single time he's been up there with being man of the match all the time. And I think that Thiago he's so good. And like tonight, we were unlucky. Tonight we were unlucky tonight not to win. It could have gone either way. That's how the game was realistically. But it's like many people have said, we're out of the cup now. it may help us in terms of league performance, with not having any more games to really think about, in cup-wise, apart from, of course, the Champions League, which I know Liverpool always turn up at the Champions League, at times, but it is now the sense of the league. Can we, bounce back in the league? We've got Tottenham now on Thursday. That is going to be the interesting one. Fingers crossed everyone's fit and available, that would normally be fit and available, like, Matip, Hendo, of course, those two wasn't available today. Hopefully no one's picked up any injuries from today. I think that's the most important bit. But the one bit I did want to talk about before I do head off, guys, was Alisson. I've seen a couple of people, I think James Pearce wrote, saying, Alisson's been the best goalkeeper in the league so far this season and being probably one of the best in the world. But tonight his performance was low. I thought that those comments were a bit harsh, if I'm being awfully honest. There, I know that people, because the Bruno Fernandes goal was on Alisson's side, but I just think it's so well placed. I think any goalkeeper would struggle with that. Me personally, I think, yes, it is on his side, but it is the fact that it is on that side. He will get criticised because it is his own side, but I just think the ball is hit so well in the corner as well. I think it was a really good free kick. It was, and sadly, that free kick now has knocked us out of the cup, which is gutting a bit because, like I said at the start of the stream, I think all of us wanted a cup run because of the position in the league. Maybe that wouldn't be as bad, if we couldn't get things done in the league. But now I think time will tell now, of course, in the league. Hopefully we can win against Tottenham on Thursday, and then we can start from there then, because even though people have written us off already, maybe we might be able to do something, or maybe storm a challenge, maybe, probably not. But it's a time will tell. That's the simple thing of it. Patesh says, we won't win the league if we don't buy centre back. United are really challengers. We hate to deny it, but we need to get real. Maybe. I'm still going to deny it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I fully get what you mean, Patesh. The league does look a very distant thing without a centre half. It does indeed, but it is what it is, isn't it, really? I wonder if we will get Liverpool in the fifth. Oh, for God's sake, Anthony. Anthony, I hope you lose next time, whoever you're playing. Never give up. Keep going. You never walk alone as well. And plus, Vardy's injured, isn't he? So, you might drop a couple of league points again. Patesh says Matip isn't injured. I think he's just wrapped in cotton wool. Anyone know when Jota is likely to be back? Also, Connor, is it? Thank you, Patesh. Anyway, but I know Matip isn't injured, but I know we're wrapping up in cotton wool. But it is that exact thing, isn't it? Why do we have to wrap him up in cotton wool when he is fit, really? But, I believe Matip is back. Not Matip, sorry. Jota is back, I think, at the end of this month. He'll be starting to come back into training, and then it might be the middle of February then that he will actually come back into the team. The last thing I think we heard about him was that he was still wearing a knee brace, which we all thought was kind of bad, but then of course we found out that he's been wearing it for a very long time, and he's been told to keep on wearing it. So as long as he comes back 100% healthy and then can hopefully help the team, then that is all that matters, to be fair. I felt he could have got a touch to hit. He's bailed us out so many last couple of months. Can't save everything. That's concerning Ali. Yeah, absolutely, Jack. That's the thing. It's like the Burnley game when people were, and then Anthony says lol. But yeah, with Ali, it's the fact that with the Burnley game as well, they were about like, oh, he conceded the penalty and that, and I'm like, if it wasn't for Ali, then we would have conceded 2, 3, 4 against certain teams this season. And to be fair, I think he's one of the best, if not the best, in the world, let alone the Premier League. But it is that in there. You can't save them all. And realistically, we should have just finished our chances. We had chances tonight. We did finish 2 of them, happily. Anyway, and we finally got to celebrate some goals, but it is that at the end of the day, it is now, it's just building, isn't it? And building confidence back up, because the team has been, so dented over the last couple of weeks. It's now a rebuild of confidence. And like Klopp said, this has been probably the worst little period that he's ever suffered in his Liverpool career so far. And now, you know, we're hopefully now going to come from our worst to now hopefully be back to our best, hopefully anyway, in the next couple of weeks, of course, anyway. But last comment of the video then, Doug says, at least Livingston made the Betfred Cup final. I did see that, and to be fair, they did make the Cup final as well. But yeah, guys, thank you to everyone that has tuned in to the video anyway. If you could, then please leave a like on the video. It's very much appreciated and lets me know that you do like the match reviews or match reactions, match reviews, you know, however you want to pronounce them anyway. But yeah, if you could, as always, leave a like. If you're new, then please hit that subscribe button and remember to hit notification bell. I can't speak right now, my head's gone. But yeah, hit the notification bell because YouTube hate notifications for some mad reason anyway, even though it's a part of their you know, algorithm and that. But yeah, fingers crossed Liverpool can, you know, bounce back against Tottenham on Thursday. We will have videos this week. I am planning now to get back to a regular scheduling. You know, maybe we'll do like match previews and that. I'm gonna try and do a transfer video concerning Gini Wijnaldum over the next day or two. So, you know, keep your eyes out for that maybe. So, you know, it may be out, it may not be out. Who knows? It depends on whether or not I can edit it and that, because I have certain ideas that I just don't do. Which, you know, it could be good or bad. But anyway, forget about that. If you did, like I said, like the video, then please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time, Reds.